Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Sean Brian, aka Alchemize with Sean Brian, and hope y'all doing well. I know it's been a tough time during this retrograde that we've been having. Also, I know for sure that there's this retrograde is pivotal. I would say very pivotal, and also a happy eclipse too. With eclipses, eclipses are about a transformative time and transformation and just a lot of just changes. So with retrogrades, I really feel like this retrograde in particular is definitely a huge purge. Letting go of whatever that doesn't serve you, and actually welcoming in the new beginning with the eclipse that we just had. It's spring. Like, this is the time of the new year. This is the real new year. So I want to take a look and see, with the retrograde, how is this affecting us? What is being asked that we need to let go of? And just a lot of clarity and on things that, if you're struggling to find like answers on your whatever situation, whatever you're going through, providing more insight. Also, if you haven't by now, please check me out at theshawnbrion.com. And let's get into this retrograde. Let's get into this retrograde, the energy of this retrograde. So we got Venus in Venus retrograde, and it's in the sign of Aries. I know things to definitely avoid is clashing out. Hell, even crashing out. Okay, during this time, because I know they're very intense. This one is very, very, very intense. Emotions could be on a skyrocket, on a high, on a rise. Like, you need to really make sure that you keep yourself grounded at this time. Also, think before you say, making sure that you review. This is a huge thing. It's a huge emphasis on reviewing, not starting anything new. So I like any projects or an idea, I would not recommend to do that at this time. Also, maybe a new relationship or, a marriage, I definitely wouldn't recommend anything new at this time. Okay. Um, Even a job as well too. I think it's time to review. Maybe going over things that you may have put on the back burner, on toss to the side. Just go over those things. Jumping back into those things. Okay. So do your best. It's retrograde. What is the energy surrounding this retrograde here? What is the energy surrounding this retrograde? All right, so we got do you, and we got shock reverse, level up reverse, play checkers, not chess, guilty, and happiness. I'm hoping that you guys can see this as best as I can, best as you can. So let's see. Just cleansing the energy a little bit so I can get into this. Okay, so I feel like there's a huge emphasis in being in control. Okay, Aries season is all about, being dominating, being in control, just very fiery, very passionate. Um, so you also can be finding yourself being very busy at this time, actually thinking like you have like a whole bunch of things on the list that you have to do and get things done and this, that. But also, I think it's very pivotal too that you pay attention and that you do things with caution. Um, because we have the shock car in reverse and also the level up car in reverse. So that I feel like, something may come up where you might miss something. Okay, reviewing. Retrograde is reviewing, cautiously looking over at things before dismissing or to proceed with action, right? um we got the play checkers, not chess, in reverse, and guilty, and then happiness here. um Yeah, this really just goes with what I just said. Actually, thinking things through and not acting impulsively, because I do see where there might be some like mistakes or minor hiccups or even some guilt or shame towards, a situation because of you not thinking rationally, right? Um, and then we got this happiness card too, where um Hmm. I feel like this could also be surrounded towards maybe um guilt towards happiness. Maybe it could also be people resurfacing from the past, and you may have, left them in the past for a reason. Remember your reasoning, okay? Because they might try you on that, and then it may be also to a test to see if you are ready to let go and move on to the next level, or if you are if you want to stay stuck or stagnant. Okay. Back of the deck we got quality time. So again, spend time with yourself, spend time reviewing, looking over all the things that you have done. What are the accomplishments that you have made, and how did you get there? What did you do? What did it take for you to get there? Um, you know, Even in relationships, thinking about all of the things that got you to where you are now with your partner. Your career, looking over how long have I been here? Is it time for a raise? Is it time to continue to still do this job or do something else? Maybe go into a whole new career field. Um, so I would look at it like that. I hope that that just gave you some insight. So that was just a little bit of a gist of what's going on with us collectively during this retrograde. Now I'm gonna see what else, so we can look into this a little bit more deeper. Okay. So I'm just kind of keep these cards up here a little bit, and then we're gonna pick out. So I'm gonna look into this a little bit deeper. Then we're gonna pick out some advice on what kind of advice we can get and things deeper into this. Okay. All right. So okay, so you possibly may be wondering why you're not at like a certain level where you're supposed to be at. Because we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and that really talks about recovery from financial balls, spiritual poverty, clarity, and improvement. Okay. And this definitely lets me know, because, Five of Pentacles too can also talk about a struggle when it's forward. So this kind of lets me know that, it's definitely an intense struggle, but where you may feel at displaced on where you should be right now. But there's a huge thing on, I'm hearing like, do more, do more, do more. You say you want this, but do more. You know, we got the Nine of Wands, and this talks about courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries. Actually putting your persistence to the test to see if you still have what if you have what it takes to keep moving forward during this time. You know, action. And then we got, you know, the Hierophant card in reverse too. And this is all about, you know, faith, blind faith, personal beliefs, and freedom going against the odds. No matter what life may throw you at this time, please believe in the eye of the storm. You have to pause. You have to pause. You have to lead with more of a I want to say more calming, and a more calming spirit, because you cannot operate in chaos, meaning you can't operate in external chaos, and you can't operate on internal chaos too. So when it comes to your mind and the thoughts and the chattery and everything like that, you have to learn to turn that off and get in tune, meditating, you know, actually sitting in silence, being at silence. That's where you're going to find your answers, because they are already within you and they're just waiting to be unlocked. All right. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So there's this this deception. Where is this deception coming from? What is this deception about? Clarity on this deception. Okay. On happiness. Okay, the deception is on happiness. Okay. So you may be telling yourself, like, is this ever going to happen? Is this ever going to be just all of like the mental anxiety? Because we got swords here, and swords is all about the mental, right? So is this ever going to be a chance that I'm going to be able to have, you know, what I need in order to be successful, in order to, you know, be at a certain level? Okay. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. So this lets me know that this is still destined. Whatever it is that, you know, you may be at an unease with, there is still hope here. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, this deals with, you know, being at a turning point, life cycles and destiny, and ups and downs. It's really just all part of the journey, but it's how you get back up, how you being able to, it's how you get back up. And this is led by faith, okay? Persistence, your persistence on faith, okay? Let's see what else we got. I try not to make these videos too long, but I just want to always want to make sure you guys get like an understanding. What is it that you could be doing? What is needed? Okay. Yep. So you may have put something on the back burner, because we got the Eight of Cups in reverse, and this is about trying again. Okay. So now that we got like the gist of that, of the situation, let's see, what is it that we need to be releasing? What is it that we're being called to release or let go of? And then what are we being told to, you know, take more action on? Even though we kind of already have, but we can still get more information. Oh, okay, let's see. What is it that we're being guided to let go of? What are we being guided to let go of? What is it that we're being guided to let go of? We're being guided to let go of a way how a certain outcome is supposed to be. You know, we got the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, for me, that's more, you know, this is Capricorn or Earth, more Earth sign thing. And with the Capricorn, you know, we're very I'm a Capricorn myself, so we're very into being practical and being there's an emphasis on practical materialism, and also what I want to say, being a perfectionist. So I wanna say that we're being guided to let go of being at a perfectionist, being a perfectionist or being overly critical of ourselves. Also, I'm getting something too where dealing with um dealing with our love for self. um because let me tell you, it's so easy to get caught up in like the hustle and bustle of things, but if you aren't properly taking care of yourself mentally and, you know, emotionally too, with that being said, you know, it could lean to be, it could it can move you to being, you know, very frustrated in different circumstances, very frustrated, you know, mentally and emotionally as well too, emotionally drained, emotionally tapped out. So let me see more. I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. Actually, let's look. Yeah, because with this King of Pentacles, again, like I get very overindulgence on, you know, what it means to be successful, overindulgence on how you're supposed to look a certain part and everything. And then we got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about conflict, disagreements, and defeat, winning at all costs. So again, that goes with what I said. Actually, with having that mentality can lead to, you know, you being just tapped out. Dance, we got dance here. Dancing may help with the flow of your energy and uplift your vibrations. It's a sacred type of cleanse. Utilize it to balance your sacral chakra, inspiration. So this gives me very much like it gives me very much the Fool card energy. I'm gonna pull some more. What are we being guided to release? What are we being guided to release? I'm not gonna take those. What are we being guided to release? What are we being guided to release? What are we being guided to release? Also, too, you know, they say healing. You can heal through your hips. With you moving your hips, you can practice healing in that manner. So recurring, repeated habits bringing repeated results. Outcomes, retrograde energy, time for reflection, review, readjustments, and redirection. Expect repetition, that may push you out of a comfortable cycle. Okay, so this is also releasing things that no longer serve you. Maybe it be something where dealing with you know, a routine or a certain practice or a job or, you know, certain foods, you know, uh certain habits, you know, drinking, you know, smoking, you know, things of that nature. I'm telling you, this is a very good time to review and readjust. Then we got Portal here, and this talks about practice makes perfect. Every action or inaction has a reaction. Routines and patterns will always bring specific results and outcomes. Prepare for a new shift in reality based on consistent choices. Free flow. So this is again what I just said. This goes with what I just said. That just came out. That's crazy. Uh if you haven't gotten through anything through this, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what else to tell you. All right. So now that we understand a little bit, a lot more on what we need to release, what is going to be helpful during this time, I want to look at what are going to be, what can we expect during this eclipse, okay? What can we expect during this eclipse? I'm going to do my oracle deck. This eclipse. During this eclipse, Spirit. What's the energy of this eclipse for the collective? What's the energy of this eclipse for the collective, Holy Spirit? What is this eclipse? Motivation, okay? Motivation, I love it. All right. What's the energy of this eclipse? What's to be expected for this eclipse? What's to be expected in here? I'll just be thinking, I need to put my thing around. What's to be expected? Ooh. What's expected for this eclipse? What's to be expected for this eclipse? This eclipse, Holy Spirit, for the collective. I'll do one more card. Energy of the reader. Okay. I am not mad at it. All right, let's get it too. So we got the motivation card. Okay, so motivation, you know, we're being more motivated and directed to redirection. Okay, we got to slow down and think about where you wanted to go. You may be rushing ahead of yourself. So think of an improved way to go to avoid challenge. No shortcuts. All right. The best way for improvement and for things to work out in your favor is to move at an ease. Okay, y'all see that turtle? All right. Move with ease. We got angelic. Your higher self and angelic side should be louder than the devil side. When you choose your higher self and frequency, it establishes a strong aura, bringing new higher levels and vibration, a higher self. So one of the most important ways to get into your higher frequency or your higher vibration self, your higher self, is with, you know, meditation, is with, you know, certain mantras, going over different mantras that could help as well, doing certain rituals, like I would say more so self-love rituals, you know, lighting you a pink candle. And if you have like a 7-day glass candle, you can write on that and write certain like affirmations and things during this time too. So we got the path. Your path is shifting. Stay on track. Stick to your guns and remove any and all distractions. We're growing beyond your experience divine timing, okay? So I think this is pushing you, the motivation, okay? This is really pushing you to stick to the script, okay? Don't come out of misalignment, all right, to your assignment. Don't come out of misalignment to your assignment, because you're going to miss something down the road. And again, no shortcuts. The best roads that are paved are the longest ones. They are the longest ones. And the best path paved are the longest ones. Okay? All right, let's see what else during this eclipse. What do you have to look forward to during this eclipse? What do you have during this eclipse? I'm on a roll today, because let me tell you, my intuition been on 10. All right, so we got whip. This signifies conflict, argument, consistent, repetitive issues. Retrograde again. Okay, so this reminds me, we do have another retrograde coming in. What is this? This retrograde is coming in the sign. It'll be another Venus retrograde, and it'll be in the sign of Pisces. So let's kind of look into that, see which like the conflicts are going to be. What are the conflicts and challenges going to be for that? Using my ancestor deck. All right, so we have with beating yourself up, deadline. So it's going to be pile up over pile up. All right, so it's very, very much Ten of Wands energy here too. Okay, so we got deadlines. Don't do anything. Don't do things last minute. Plan ahead to avoid unnecessary stress. Time management. Time management is going to be key, okay? I know it's so easy to get distracted with everything that you may have be going, situations or whatever. Remember your goals, okay? Remember your path. Remember to stay on track of your path. You know, it may be even temptation around. Remember to stay ahead of the game and keep track on your path. We got the inheritance card. It says, you have been blessed with all of your gifts. It's up to you to choose to activate this energy and pass it on generations to come. Continue to build with your skills and talents that we have carried for lifetimes. The time is now. Deadline. Okay, some of you are going to be having some gifts that need to be activated, all right? This could look like, you know, maybe Reiki healing, maybe being some type of practitioner, or, you know, being of service to the community or the collective in a more spiritual sense, okay? And then we got key. This signifies a clue, solutions, opening, or upcoming important discoveries, resolutions, problem solved, new open doors, alignment. Okay, so inheritance, key, definitely a gift coming. Definitely your ancestors may want you to proceed with your path, along with your path, even though this, despite of all the obstacles, even though despite of all the conflict, things that may try to push you away from your path, remember to stay anointed in faith. How can I say this? Remember your faith, and remember what your ancestors did to them. Remember what some of them told you. Remember the power of prayer. Remember the faith that they kept. Okay, some of them could, you know, come from like a church background as well too. So I'm feeling. But y'all, this is new energy. This new energy is going to feel, it may feel like a little chaotic, but hey, it's simply life. But it's how you get through things, how you choose to deal with things, despite the obstacles, the many obstacles that you may face. Okay. I just want to see answers. Yep, answers. Your prayers are heard and actively being answered. It will go in your favor. You must be willing to trust the current flow presently. Confirmation. All right. So a lot of you could send a lot of prayers up, regarding your situation, or trying to have a redirection on your path. Where are you supposed to go? How can I realign myself? Getting back into alignment. Got the X. You know what? I'm gonna shuffle one more time, guys, because this reading was about to take a different turn here. But if it comes out again, I may just speak on it. Let's see what else here. During this eclipse, what else can we expect? Energy, like water. Energy cannot be contained nor controlled. You must simply allow the current and flow. Energy changes fast and is formless like water. Do not be controlled by an outcome or results. Let it flow like water. See, did we talk about that with that dancing card? Allowing things to flow as is and not to be so in control. It's so hard. I know it's very easier said than done, but once you allow life to flow in the way that it's supposed to go, your life will be so much easier. You will save yourself the heartache and the pain, okay? Because I know it is not easy during this retrograde. I know it ain't, okay? I tried myself. Then I say, you know what? I am going to practice surrendering, all right? I am going to practice surrendering. I want to get my one more deck, and I'm going to see what else what's going to be helpful. We shutting this on down. This may be a lesson for you to discover how to let things be and not to get caught up. We got acceptance and we got purpose. All right, so acceptance, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Purpose, I know what I am here to do. So this is definitely calls for realignment, actually stepping full front and center. No fears, just being all into it, all in, actually being a student of life and also a teacher as well. As you awaken others, as you as the universe aligned you with like-minded people, align you with your soul tribe or your soulmate or your divine counterpart. Yeah. All right, y'all. I really hope this reading really gave you some clarity on what you need to think about and how to move forward. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you. If you just found me, make sure you subscribe. Okay. I got a lot more stuff that I want to do. I got more stuff that I want to bring to the table. Okay. So stay tuned. Click that notification button if you can. Give me a like, share, a follow, all the things. And also check me out on thechambrion.com for readings and other things to come. I will see you on the next one, and bye.